It is currently 80 degrees here in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm doing my seeds today, so I wanted to show you what I do. Ooh, the wind's blowing all my seeds off. Oh my god, it's a tornado. Olive's chasing lizards. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at that booty. Hey, what you got? I think she caught one. She's a serial killer. Yep, she got one. Olive, hey, stop. Anyway, she's crazy. Doing seeds today. Just some, not all. Just getting some stuff started. Some cherry tomatoes and tomatillos and some more peppers and stuff. Gonna go ahead and get those started indoors. And just wanted to show you what I do. Nothing crazy, nothing special. It's really simple. So stay tuned. We'll see how it goes. Alright, it's seed time, y'all. I'm doing some seeds. I've already got some started, but this is what I use. Seed starting mix, pretty basic. Peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite. A little bit goes a long way, and these come in small little bags, but I got some mixed up here from yesterday. I started some hummingbird mint to see how it goes. Reapers, 2 of them, and 2 cardinal basil. I'm doing these for the flowers. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna start up some tomatoes. So I'm gonna do some purple tomatillas. I did these year before last, and they were awesome and prolific. You have to plant more than one of these. They need at least 1 other to pollinate. So I usually do 3, and they did really well. I just planted some nasturtium in a couple of places to see how it does outside. We're still gonna have a couple of cold nights, so I'm doing some of these, what are they? Honeycomb cherry tomatoes. Did those last year, they rock. Did these last year too, yellow pear tomatoes. They rock too. And then Super Sweet 100, of course, those are like always go-to delicious fail-safe. Gotta have those. I'm gonna go ahead and start me a few squash and see how those goes. I have a bad time last year with the dang vine borers, which I don't usually have a hard time with, but it ticked me off, so we're gonna try it again. My friend Kristen got me these forget-me-not seeds a couple years ago, and I haven't planted any before, so I think I'm gonna plant some of these for the bees. I already planted some of these, but I only did a couple, and only one of the seedlings is looking like it's gonna make it, so I'm gonna do a couple more of these Sugar Rush Peach hot peppers. I'm excited about those. And then I already planted a couple of these, but only one made it. I put them outside a little too soon for too long, and I think the wind blew them, and the roots weren't strong enough. So one is making it. It's just kind of riding the struggle bus. So I'm going to plant a couple more of these. These are about the size of peas. The peppers are. I'm excited about those. It's supposed to be really good, and see how they work. And then I don't think I'm going to plant any of these today. There's zinnias. They did really good last year, but they grow really big, so I need to have containers dedicated to these suckers. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get I reuse my seed containers. I just wash them and reuse them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going on this. I need to put some more water in it, make sure it's good and pretty saturated but not muddy, and fill these suckers up, and we'll get some seeds in. So all I do is 1 part peat moss, 1 part vermiculite, and then 1 part perlite in my mix. So it's really simple. And then I've already got some mixed up, obviously. You need a lot more water in this stuff than you think you would. It soaks it right up. You don't want to put it in your trays dry. So this is a pretty good consistency where it's sticking together, but it's not wet, like mud. I love playing in the dirt. Alright, so those are good. I just press it down lightly. Don't want it too hard packed so the roots have room to grow and you got airflow and all that good stuff. I'm seeing some people like on YouTube where they'll put perlite all over the top. I've never tried that. I guess it helps with moisture, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's see. Alright, it's time for seeds. Alright, we're gonna do the yellow crookneck first. I already put some little holes, just they say to plant them about 1 inch deep, so I already got a couple holes in here. And drop them in. One more. I think it's so cool to watch seeds grow because this little teeny tiny thing grows this big old plant and gives you so much food. It's just exciting. They don't always make it, and that's alright. But it's a fun science experiment. Alright, so we got 2 squash put in there. Alright, this one we're going to do 3 purple tomatillos. We got the little tiny seeds. Little bitty. Those go about 1/4 inch down. Boop. There it goes. One more. Hopefully all 3 of these will come up. We'll see. Ah! I lost it. Come back here. There it is. Found it. Go in your hole. Go in your home. Oh, they're so little. There it went. Got it. Alright. Cover those up. Boop. There we go. Tap it down a little bit. Be genteel. Alright, so those are down. These purple tomatillas, how pretty they are. They really are that pretty. Most of them end up turning purple. Some of them stayed green, but they are so good. And they make some good salsa, let me tell you. Right, this one's going to be one of those little ají chiripitas. The one, they're like the size of a pea. Here's another little baby seed, pepper seed, 1/4 inch deep. Let's push it down in the hole. Boop, go in your hole. There you go. Down in there. Cover it up. Like a warm little blanket. Most of these, when I planted these other ones, they came up real quick. Put them on a heat mat and a little lamp. I had to order me a new lamp the other day. I've had it for a few years now, so I guess I got the money out of it. I was unplugging it so I could plug in my heat mat. That's what I was doing. And one of the prongs pulled out of the plug, and like an idiot, I just grabbed the prong to pull it out of the plug. Luckily, it wasn't far enough in to shock me. But that wasn't very smart. So I did get it out, but my lovely husband turned the breaker off for me first. But anyway, so I had to order a new seedling lamp. So these will go under there. I'll get it. I think it's going to be here Thursday. So just in a few days, I'll have it. But I'm going to put these on a heat mat. It really does speed it up. It's awesome. Alright, I got a little cup of water. Since this is already damp, I'm not going to water it too much. Just enough to get some on the seed. Ooh. I think I might have uncovered that seed. There we go. Y'all might do this different. Everybody does it a little bit different, but hey, if it works, it works. Alright, those are done and watered onto the net. So I gotta mix up some more. So when you're measuring out parts, it really doesn't matter the measurement as long as they're equal parts. I'm just using a red Solo cup. It's a little windy. So 1 part perlite. Ah, we got another tornado. Stop. Stop. Ah. Alright, I'm done with the perlite. And then I had an open bag of vermiculite. So we'll dig in here. Here we go. 1 part vermiculite. And then peat moss. We'll do 1 part. Hard to do this one-handed. What's up, Olive? You helping? You're slimy. She's looking for lizards. She's a good, excellent lizard hunter. Alright, 1 part. There we go. 1 part peat moss. Boop. Done. Shovel. There it is. Stir it up a little bit. And then I'll add my water. Look at that, how pretty. It's gonna grow all kinds of seeds. Okay, that's good. Add the rest of this water I had in here. Again, it always takes more water than you think it will. Let's add quite a bit. It soaks up a lot. Then, let's get this out of the way. Alright, let's mix it up. I know I'm going to need more water, but... if you hear a tapping, it's my dog wagging her tail because she found her something over there. Olive, look at me. What'd you find? I'm not too worried about it because it's not snake season yet, so... found a baby copperhead under one of these bushes back here in the fall snake baby making season. And I was checking the bushes because our next door neighbor had one show up on her front porch, and it was like a brand spanking new baby copperhead. So they were like, look out for more, because they don't usually go very far from where they hatched until they're like a certain size or something. So he's like, there's probably more. So I was paranoid, of course, because the dog, she likes to be nosy. I don't think I'm going to need more water. I think this is good. Anyway, so I poke around under the bushes before I let her out in the evenings when it's snake baby season, because we live on a marsh in the wooded area. So anyway, I was poking around one afternoon, and there it was, just up under the bush chilling. And it wasn't like a copper colored one. It was gray. It was really pretty, but it's a nope rope. So there's a couple people that live in our neighborhood that remove snakes and go relocate them. Because, I mean, I don't want to be friends with snakes, but, you know, they serve a purpose too. So if I don't have to, I don't want to kill it. I mean, if the dog was out here already with it, I probably would have, you know, taken things into my own hands. But I don't really want to do that. So I posted on the neighborhood Facebook page, and like 5 minutes, not even after I posted a picture and said, hey, I need the snake dude to reply. Can you come get this? It was a Friday evening too. And I got a reply like immediately. He said, I'm on my way. It's like 5 minutes after that, he pulls up, waiting on him in the driveway. Olive, the dog, I didn't let her outside, of course, so I knew as long as it wasn't disturbed, it wasn't going to go anywhere. So it was still in its little home under the bush, and he had his wife or girlfriend with him. I'm like, it looked like they were probably going out to dinner. But he had a cooler and his snake, not a grabber, but like a hook. And he came right back. He's like, yep, sure enough, that's a baby copperhead. And it was beautiful. But he relocates them so they can go live their life and not bite anybody and not get killed. So anyway, and we get a lot of water snakes back here too, just because we back up to all this. wooded area and stuff. So we get a lot of water snakes and rat snakes and king snakes and red water snakes, brown water snakes, all kinds of stuff. So most of the time they're like nothing, but Olive likes to chase anything that moves. So she doesn't discriminate whether it's lizards or snakes. So she likes to take them on. She's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna bring y'all back in a second. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna plant next. So I went ahead and put some more in the dirt in these. I went and got my spray bottle because it's a lot easier to water these in with a spray bottle. Felt like I was burying my poor seeds, washing them out. This is already moist, so it just depends on how the soil feels tomorrow if I'll water them again. I just want to keep them barely moist, and then when I get them sprouted, I do a good soak and put them in water from the base and let them soak up water and get good and saturated, and then take them out, and then I don't really have to water them for a few days after that. I think I saw somebody do that on YouTube one time or something. I don't know. Alright, so those are good. So I did the yellow pear, the super sweet 100s, and my ancho chilies. I forgot I had those. They blew off. I didn't grow any last year and I regretted it. I did year before last, and they're awesome. So those are all in. I think that's all I'm going to do for this evening. I'll do some more. I'm going to try to stagger my seeds a little bit. But this is enough to get me rolling for now. I'll take these inside in a few minutes. But so yellow pear, super sweet 100, ancho chilies, an ají cheripita there, purple tomatillo, and then 2 more purple tomatillas there, and then a yellow crookneck. I did 2 there. I'll do some more of those. And I got my cardinal basil, 2 of those, 2 reapers, and 2 hummingbird mint flowers to get those started. So I still have seed mixed, so I could just use that tomorrow, or if I get a wild hair tonight, I'll plant some more. But I got an itch. I had to go get some peat moss from Lowe's, so I couldn't resist they had romaine. These are probably too close together, but we'll see what happens. Purple basil. I love purple basil. I have seeds of this, but it looks so good. It's kind of polleny right now. We're getting saturated with pollen right now. It was so pretty. I had to go ahead and get it, but it did really well for me when I did it 2 years ago. And then my blue sage is coming back, and I think it's gonna do really well this year. The bees really liked it, so hopefully this, I think, is bee balm. It didn't flower last year, so I think this might hold too much water, this planter thing. It used to be a fire pit. But it's coming back. I'm not gonna dig it up. I'm just gonna leave it be and see what it does. I'm hoping I'll get some flowers. So I don't know. I might have overwatered it too. I don't know. But here's the other purple basil, and then all my other romaine lettuces. There's an olive, and then they had beautiful marigolds. So I had to get some of those. More romaine. That's all I planted was marigolds and romaine, since it's cool enough, because it'll get hot here real quick, and it just doesn't, the lettuces and spinach and stuff like that, I never had good luck once it gets past like May with anything like that. So I don't. Now fall, I'll, like late fall, like November, I'll plant like butter lettuce and stuff like that. I didn't this year. I took a break from my fall and winter garden because I had such a massive summer garden last year. I needed a break and I missed it, but I'm glad I took a little break. I needed it, and I could contemplate my spring and summer garden for this year and dream of my plants. So I'm really excited. I'll plant some more soon and go and get everything rolling, but I just wanted to go ahead and get started, show you what I do. Again, people do all this stuff kind of differently, but if it works, it works. and get these transplanted once they're big enough and they got some good roots. But that's it for now. I'll show y'all an update soon, and maybe if I plant some more seeds soon, I'll do another little snippet and show y'all how the seeds are coming along. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening.